Florida residents are used to the heat. In fact, many of us barely think about it anymore. It's just part of life. The beach, the boat, golf, walking the dog, working outside, spending time with family. But here's the surprising part. Heat-related illnesses send thousands of people to the emergency room each and every year. And many of those people, they never saw it coming because heat doesn't always feel dangerous until suddenly it is. I'm Snyder, a partner at Florida Keys Injury, and today we're talking about one of the most overlooked safety risks in Florida, the extreme heat. People move to Florida for the sunshine, but Florida heat, it isn't about the temperature, it's about the humidity. Humidity makes it harder for your body to cool itself. Normally, sweat evaporates and helps regulate body temperature, but when the air is already saturated with moisture, that process becomes less effective. Your body starts working harder, your heart works harder, and your risk of heat-related illness increases. That's why a day that seems manageable can become dangerous faster than people realize. One of the biggest problems with heat-related illness is that the symptoms often start small. You may feel fatigued, lightheaded, dizzy, headachy, or slightly nauseous. Many people ignore those signs. They assume they're just a little tired, or maybe they need a little water. But those early warning signs can quickly progress into something much more serious. And once heat exhaustion develops, heat stroke can follow. Who's most at risk? Heat can affect anyone, but some groups face greater risks. Older adults, young children, people with heart conditions, people taking certain medications, outdoor workers, athletes, even people making videos just like me who are in a hot studio. We just aren't used to that Florida climate. In communities like Vero Beach and the Florida Keys, we have large populations that fall into several of those categories, and that makes awareness especially important. Many people assume boating protects them from the heat. After all, you're surrounded by water. There's a breeze and you're having fun, but boating can actually increase your risk. The sun reflects off the water. People often underestimate how much they're sweating. Alcohol may be involved, and hours can pass before someone realizes they're becoming dehydrated. By the time symptoms appear, they may already be in trouble. Now, let's talk about our pets, because they face many of the same risks we do. One of the most common mistakes people make is underestimating how hot pavement becomes. On a summer day, asphalt and concrete can reach temperatures capable of burning a dog's paws in seconds. And unlike humans, pets can't tell when they're overheating. Watch for excessive panting, lethargy, drooling, weakness, or difficulty walking. When in doubt, get them into shade and seek veterinary attention. Many heat-related emergencies happen during routine activities, walking the dog, working in the yard, watching a youth sports game, taking a little stroll on the beach. And people think, I'll only be outside for a few minutes. But when temperatures and humidity are hot, your body may be working harder than you realize. Heat doesn't care whether you're exercising or simply standing outside. Fortunately, most heat-related illnesses are preventable. Drink plenty of water before you're thirsty. Take breaks in the shade. Wear light-colored clothing. Limit outdoor activity during the hottest parts of the day. Use sunscreen and pay attention to how your body feels. If you begin experiencing symptoms like dizziness, confusion, nausea, weakness, vomiting, don't ignore them. Get out of the heat immediately. Heat-related illness isn't just uncomfortable, it can become a medical emergency. And because the symptoms often develop gradually, many people don't realize how serious the situation is until it's too late. The good news is, awareness makes a huge difference. The more people understand the risks, the more preventable these emergencies become. Living in Florida means enjoying some of the most beautiful weather in the country, but it also means respecting the heat. Whether you're spending a day on the water, at the beach, on the golf course, or simply walking through your neighborhood, a little awareness can go a long way. I'm Snyder, a partner at Florida Keys Injury. Stay hydrated, stay aware, and take the Florida heat seriously, because sometimes the most dangerous thing about a beautiful day is how safe it feels.